However, what the multifunction joints do is they enable you to do a lot of other things as well, which is possibly more important depending on your point of view. So we've all done solid ankle AFOs. We've done loads of them, and this here, you probably know what I think about this shape here. I hope you do know what I think about these flat bottomed shapes. Maybe also you'll know what I think about these very American trim lines, low and high. But let's go beyond that. Okay, you can use tamaracks. Tamaracks are okay. I've not really used tamaracks in CAFOs because the ankle joints tend to be under a lot of force, a lot of torsion particularly. So I tend not to use them. Doesn't mean it's wrong to use them, just be careful if you're using them. And obviously there's loads of different types. Personally, I wouldn't use the Gillette type one because it doesn't have the strong fibre inside, so you get more translation. That's my bias. I quite like the tamaracks, but I don't use them in CAFOs generally. And then you've got this triple action joint. Now I've put the wrong picture up. That's the triple action joint. We're going to talk about this triple action joint, which is ours. And as we're talking about that joint, we'll talk about the Bock one and the Fjoring-Gens one as well, to give clarity in a whole circle of agnostic presentation as far as possible. And you don't only have to use ankle joints. Like I say, you can use springs. This is something I made. I made this when I worked for Bock, and Orthotic Composites made it for me. And this is Orthotic Composites 2-1. You can get a lot of range of motion through these things here, a lot of range of motion and control, but you really need to use the knowledge of the people that are building them. If you're not good at relationship with technicians, don't go down this route. Okay, you should be good at relationship with technicians. They look after us. And this is Martin. Martin ended up in one of those CAFOs. He's just got PLS on both. It's spinal. He's got no plantar flexor power. You can see that he's just basically collapsing forward into dorsiflexion as he walks forward. They're providing no control, no manipulation of the ground reaction force. Okay, he's actually now wearing some carbon fiber versions as well. So, and he's working well. He's got tone. He's got 2+ on Tarju, both legs, and we were able to slow down effectively his progression. He also, when he's walking in these quite often, he plantar flexes. He still wears these, but he plantar flexes because his tone fires off as well. So, well, that's double drop. How did that happen? So this is what a double action joint looks like. You've seen these forever. You know now, because I tell you, that if you can fit a rod in there, that will limit the range of motion, but the spring isn't what's doing the job. That will lift against gravity, a swinging foot, but it won't provide control against gravity in the motion of plantar flexion. They're not strong enough. Don't use these without rods if you're trying to control the ground reaction force, okay? And so the alignment of these, we're going to get on. You probably remember, I hope some of you remember me talking about static and dynamic alignment in the past with some of my other stuff that I've done in the past. Really important. That's why Elaine Owen and such like, they'll make an AFO, or anyone that does Elaine Owen style stuff, you'll make an AFO, you'll check the shank vertical angle